Okay, can you just point out where the HTML templates are, so if somebody wants to download those, they can access them from the template files for HTML things.
Okay. So if you create a new project, it's saved as a template. You would select use a template, and then down here we have one saved called HTML examples. And when you create your project with this template, you will pull in these HTML instruments that we've saved that have HTML styled banners. So these would be these are divs that have some padding, and the font color has been set. So if you want to have like a caution header or a warning or an info header, or if you want to do gradient headers with rounded corners, this way you would just be able to copy this, put it in your field label, change the text, and then update it to your label. So you would be able to copy all this HTML and put it in your field label instead of you having to build it from scratch. And these are all the labels that we've put up as an example. There's quite a few of them. There's also information boxes. If you have to explain to somebody, add some extra information when they're entering a field, or you're tracking time. These are little timers. There's also, let me go back to the instruments here. There's other labels as well. So this would be HTML for like long instructions. We had a couple of projects that were phone surveys, so they'd have scripts that they would have to talk and on the phone to the person, and this was the script. Right now this is just lorem ipsum text, but this would be how you would add paragraphs in bold and italic, and then some more questions. Down here is an example of a field label that if you want some indentation, so if you have, we like to use, if you have an if other question, somebody selects other, then the condition for that would be indented, so that way you could see that that is kind of a sub question of the question you just answered. There's also ways for you to color labels so that they stand out. You can also create ordered lists for labels. And then here's a long description for a lot of information for this script that we used. It breaks it out just to make it easier for the person to see how to work through it instead of it just being a giant wall of text. And then you can also make tables. This was used with Shazam, this baseline table, but also if you want to have like a chart of information. So this is for blood pressure that explains, what good blood pressure is and what bad blood pressure is and what the ranges are. You can also add background colors for your labeling and have info boxes within info boxes as well. And once again, all you would do is you would just copy this HTML to your project and make the changes for the text